didn't look like there were any showers in this part of the state, and that's good because this weekend's Hometown Maine takes us to the Lincoln County town of Wiscasset. Nestled along the Sheepscot River, Wiscasset was at one time the busiest seaport north of Boston. Wiscasset is a popular drive along Route 1 for Mainers and tourists alike, especially with the views of early American architecture. And there's one particular home in town that became one man's castle. WMTW News 8's Norm Karkos takes us to Wiscasset in this weekend's Hometown Maine.
Wiscasset is referred to as Maine's prettiest village. Its beautiful early 19th century architecture resonates throughout the town, even along its heavily traveled and popular stretch of Route 1, which remains a summer haven for thousands of tourists each year. About 150 years ago, a wealthy shipping broker purchased a house along the banks of the working Sheepscot River. That house is called Castle Tucker, a house that's been restored and redecorated into its true Victorian style.
Owners, and in 1858 it was bought by Captain Richard Tucker Jr. And Richard Tucker Jr. was the eldest son of an important shipping family in Wiscasset. But he moved in November of 1858 at the age of 42 with his 17-year-old bride and their new baby, his bride Molly. And they completely redecorated the place, Victorianized it, and made it fashionable.
The two raised 5 children together while living in the house before Richard Tucker began investing most of the family money trying to invent the next big thing in steam technology. Well, those ideas never quite materialized. Richard was always away from home, and money would eventually become scarce.
So Molly was left here with all the kids and a big house to take care of, and gradually there was no ready cash. So Molly and the youngest daughter really did all sorts of things to try to make money to keep the house standing and feed themselves. So they sold things they made in the kitchen, they sold painted china.
The family would survive its financial hardships, however, thanks to Richard's investment in a gold mine in Nova Scotia. After Richard and Molly died, their youngest daughter, Jenny, lived in the house until 1964, while her niece, Jane, became the last of the living Tuckers to live here until the year 2004. Glenn Hosmer used to deliver groceries to Jenny Tucker at this house back in the 1960s.
And what I would call a Victorian attitude. Very straight, standing lady, very pleasant, but not a lot of extra conversation. She was right to the point. Thank you, sir. Next week, you'll get the order.
It was Jane who preserved the house, documenting everything until she gave the house to the nonprofit Historic New England in 1996, which gives tours from June right through October. 5,000 people visit Castle Tucker each year, touring nearly 24 rooms, all preserved in its true Victorian style, and to hear the story of the Tucker family during the 19th and 20th centuries.
But it's unusual because it has the square federal center with these 2 rounded bays. And I think that's why the locals started calling it Tucker Castle. The family switched it to Castle Tucker. Originally, it wasn't supposed to have windows, but we're on the coast of Maine.
The house is also in the midst of a major construction project, as sections of its exterior have been weathered after nearly 2 centuries. Ironically, the house is not historically protected, but those with Historic New England are working on it.
It's Wiscasset's identity. A lot of times when you see Wiscasset advertised and marketed places, this is what they show.
Such great architecture, definitely worth checking out if you're in the area. And if there is something about your hometown that makes your town unique, we want to hear from you. Email us at hometownme@wmtw.com, and maybe we will feature your hometown in a future Hometown Maine.